Found a secret little hallway here. Let's see what's up top. Oh, this is cool. Love these old houses. Little secret rooms everywhere. Alright, what's going on? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, that's what day it is. We got a fun one today. Old Vancouver MANSION full gut restoration. We got lots of hose out here. Let's see what we got. Oh, your slump's perfect. Let's reposition this pumper caddy here. Let's do that. That's the effect we're after right there. Yeah, we got a couple hundred feet, all 2-inch hose out. We're pouring this super wet. It's just a topping floor. All kinds of hallways, small rooms, you name it. So it's a lot easier dragging that 2-inch around. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. This place is expansive, to say the least.
Watch out.
I ran out of pumper caddies. Otherwise, I'd like to have one on that clamp there too. Keep them from rubbing on the pipes. Fortunately, the hose at that end doesn't really surge too much. So, but yeah, as you can see, this place is huge. I don't know what the total square footage is on the whole thing. At least 10,000. So, you know, nothing too fancy today. Just a lot of messing around. We got to come down the hallway, all these rooms and corridors, and thank God for 2-inch line on this one. I'd hate to have to drag big hose down these hallways for the small amount of concrete that we're actually putting on the ground. There's only 1.5 inch thick topping, so. And obviously radiant heat pipes. They run, they circulate hot water through the pipes, radiates up through the floor, heats the home through the floor. Very effective. Only negative I've heard about this heating system is if you're somewhere direct sunlight, big open windows, summertime when the sun comes around and the temperature changes drastically inside the home, this can't react as quick as forced air heating. But for our climate, 95% of the time, this is definitely the way to go. I'd have it in my house if I had the choice and had the money, or any amount of money. Pretty impressive that my radio control, my aircom radio control, works all the way back in the house here. And this isn't even the fancy super powered Trident X. This is just the older version, but the range on it is top notch. I had a couple previous videos where the signal was cutting out at about 200 feet. I'm gonna climb up in the pump in a couple minutes here and I'll show you exactly what was going on. It wasn't the fault of the radio. Yeah. How the street wet? It is wet, eh? It's like, what seems to have less fines in it today, it's really rocky. So I think the water, actually you put plasticizer in it, the plasticizer changes the slump a lot more drastically. Yeah. That's the scientific explanation. In layman's terms, it's too goddamn wet. Too wet.
Imagine if we were trying to pour stairs and footings with it. We'd be waiting hours set up.
So you need a calcium injector on the hopper of the pump.
Yeah.
Some of the shotcrete guys, guys have that. They have a little injector nozzle. Sometimes it.
If you need it.
sometimes at the end of the hose, but I've seen it where they have it right over the hopper. You can have a retarder nozzle on one side and a calcium nozzle on the other side. So if you need a half a yard to set up and a half a yard to sit around, at your fingertips. What could go wrong? I hit the wrong button. Whoops.
That one might work.
I'd say another 7 or 8 meters probably. Hose guy's pretty good, eh?
What's the guy on the hose there? They're gonna have just perfect.
It's impossible, that wasn't me.
How does he Chris used his rake for a while, so that's
Oh no, there's gonna be a hole, they're gonna be short. My side's better. We'll see.
I left the hose in there, but
Sorry for pre-ranking.
Oh, it was an engineered hole, okay. Yeah, you know what, you're gonna be short.
I think we're going to be a little bit short in here.
Yeah, a little short. Hose guy left you short.
if Chris starts raking, we won't be sure there.
I never should have left my post. Yeah. You really wanted to have enough. Short.
Hold on, Rick. He's gonna give you a cup of first.
The other hose guy was short.
Make sure that's on video.
Oh yeah. There's one thing I get today.
That's good stuff.
There we go. Everything accounted for on this pump. Organization is the key to success or just averting disaster, depending on how you want to look at it. Back to what I was saying earlier about this, the remote control and the issues I was having with the range there a few weeks ago. It's in a couple of my prior videos. All it ended up being, this is so annoying, where the antenna threads into the receiver here in the cab, right there. Somehow the little brass nut had come loose and the wire was still sitting there, but had popped out just a tiny bit. So I effectively had no antenna on my remote. And I was still getting almost 200 feet of range, which is actually quite impressive. But yeah, couple turns on the brass nut there and she's good to go. Now I'm back to getting, I don't know, 400 or 500 feet of range out of this thing, so it's all good. Sometimes you just got to look at the simple things. I think I looked at about 10 other more complicated things, and that was last on the list. Kind of did that one backwards, but it is what it is. I've had the question brought up in the comments section on several previous videos here as to what kind of mix we run that we're able to pump through 250 feet of 2-inch line like this. Oh, here's a little bit of the first stuff I pumped out. This is a 1/2 inch or 14 mil mix, mostly crushed material. Take a handful of it here without divulging too much of the secret recipe. It's about like that. Here, I'll take another handful and I'll rinse it. We'll rinse it clean and we'll have a look at what kind of rock we got here. But yeah, it's not 3/8 bird's eye mix. It is a 14 mil mix, and I think they just the way they do their sand or the way they proportion the fines and this stuff, I couldn't tell you exactly why, but it pumps like crazy. That's what the stone looks like. Yeah, it's all crushed material. There's no round in there, but it does pump beautifully. So nice to have the option of running 2-inch hose, especially for finicky pours like this. Makes the day go so much easier. All right, next truck is here. Yeah, this is a big old house. For privacy reasons, I can't show too much. But it goes all the way down there. It ain't small. I love these old houses with all the different rooms and whatnot. I feel like I'm in a murder mystery every day while I'm at work. Without the murder part. And really not so much of the mystery either, but you get what I'm saying. Give me another little blast. Just a little pinch. The money shot, man. Okay, so we've pumped off 1 cubic meter and we have this much area left to pour. What's your guess? 1.5 inch thick. We're not going to measure it. We won't give measurements because that's no fun. That's like cheating. So with 3.5 cubic meters, which is what remains, will we have enough? It's like the little hobbit bathroom here. I assume we're not filling that shower in? Even though there's okay. No. I didn't put any orange paint on that one, but obviously the barrier's there for a reason.
Yeah, he said not to fill.
Okay. Definitely a lot more work using conventional concrete rather than the high flow jiggy stuff, which I had in a past video. Maybe I'll insert a clip right here. A lot more labor intensive. Arguably a better final product though. Less cracking for sure. And placed properly. Arguably more level. But that's a never-ending debate. But definitely takes a lot more bodies and a lot more time doing it with this stuff. That is him empty. We are short 1 meter. I'll double check that that's actually him empty, but it sounded like it. I hope I'm wrong and I'm hearing things, but I heard a horn. Oh no. No, they still got some left. All right, breaking news. This just in. We had enough concrete. I repeat, we had enough concrete. I'm going to take a few more strokes out of my hopper here just to finish off the last little bit. I'm going to flip my lid down. I'm going to use my little sponge here now that I've got my fancy new wear plate and cutting ring, which is a video from a couple weeks ago. I got super suction. We're going to try and pull this thing back 125 feet through the 2-inch hose. Just like Jeff's pump there, Little Jewel. Let's see if this thing can match Little Jewel on the suction. I don't think it will, mostly because we're using the smaller 2-inch hose, but we'll give it a try. We'll give her a rip. If not, I'll take my little Milwaukee battery powered compressor, the cordless air compressor, and I'll throw it on the end of the hose and I'll assist this thing back. Put all the hose right back into the hopper and bust the clamps, throw them on the truck, get out of here. I love this thing, like a lot. The handiest little tote ever. Okay, how's it looking?
Pretty close.
Pretty close?
Yeah.
Woo! Couple strokes, perfect, because I want to get rid of a couple strokes so I can have room to pull my sponge back. Okay, I'll give you a couple little shots. Should get us pretty close. First we need to play a game called Will the Pump Take the Sponge Back?
Oh, yeah.
I think because we have 50 feet going downhill, it'll give us a good head start and the momentum will carry.
And then you think it'll get stuck somewhere out there?
I don't think so. No, my buddy in Texas pulls a sponge back through like 200 feet of hose.
Wait, you're not
But he's from Texas, so, you know.
Y'all crazy now.
Yeah, y'all crazy. Okay.
Y'all crazy.
Reverse pump on. I don't want to forget to put it in reverse, that'd be really bad. Ooh, the crown molding, it's so pretty. Okay, we're in reverse, here we go. Will it take it? Wants to take it. As long as it starts it moving, I think we have a decent shot at this. Turn the volume up a bit. Come on. You get the vacuum. If I had a little bit of water to put on the sponge, it totally would.
You want me to grab some water for you?
Hold on. No, we'll just be patient. It'll.
Okay. Build up the suspense.
Come on, baby.
If that doesn't work, we can just take it off, do one blunt, and try again.
You have a little bit of water?
I can grab it.
Take a little pinch. I think a little pinch of water and it'll take this. Yeah. Just a little less.
Wet your fingers and then
The other thing I can do. Just start rolling it. Yep. Roll it down, right down the stairs. Great. It's pulling it from here. That's good. We want that. Oh, I think it's going now. No, the concrete's moving though. Once the concrete's moving, we're good. I feel the concrete coming down the stairs.
Still there? Wait.
Okay. I could just go put my air compressor on the end and it would go whoosh right back, but that's no fun.
Yeah, that's good. Barely, yeah. So that means it's ready to go.
That's moving through the hose. The concrete, anyhow. That's going now. It's moving. Just takes a while. You feel the concrete moving through the hose, so once the concrete gets back, it'll whip that sponge right behind it. As long as the concrete's moving, you are progressing. She's still going, she's still moving here. go. The sponge just went through. Just felt it. See those happy sponge trails in the hose. Yep. Hey, you can even hear the ocean in there. Nice, clean, done. Throw them on the truck. That's it. Anyhow, I guess that'll be all for today. Just gonna spin around in here. I'll do my washout. See how full our hopper was. We still got lots of room. Lots of room. Good job, girl. You showed little Jewel there the Canadian way. Well done. You didn't let us down. I thought you were gonna embarrass us there for a minute, but you came through. Anyhow, you know how it goes. Stay safe. Keep it shiny side up. All that good stuff. I had an idea for a challenge in an upcoming video. I want to challenge Jeff from Muddy Feet, Darren from Frontenberger, and Caleb from Concrete Pumping Service. Each one of us, let's grab a sponge ball. We'll sign it to make sure it's authentic, and we'll see who can make their sponge ball last the longest. I know Caleb likes to use the plastic bags. Up here they've banned plastic bags, so I can't get those as readily as I used to. So it's all about the sponge ball. So each of you guys, grab a sponge ball, 2 inch, 2.5, 3 inch, whatever. Sign it, and we're gonna see who can get the longest life, get the most duration out of their sponge. And there'll be a little bit of the honor system here. You know, you got to use it every day. You can't just hide it on the truck. So we'll see who can get the longest life out of theirs, or make it even more interesting. First one to lose their sponge ball, there's going to be a consequence. Mention down in the comments below, what should that consequence be? The first one of us to lose, cut, chop, misplace, whatever, the sponge ball. What should that consequence be? What is the bet? Let us know in the comments. Till next time. All right, let's see. Did we survive day one? Let's see. Yes, we did. Didn't even have to pump it out. There we go, boys. There's one in the books. 2 inch sponge, 1 day in the books. Today's date, October 24, 2023. All right, here we are, a week later, back at it. We're just finishing off the main floor here. And this is what we got. This all gets covered in carpet, tile, hardwood. But nice, regular concrete. You don't get nearly the cracking you do with the high flow stuff, especially off the corners and the doorways and whatnot. The cracking and or shattering effect. So I believe they had a machine on this and just a single hand wipe behind it. Nothing fancy, just nice and flat. Turned out good. Stuff went down a little wet, and then once the plasticizer burned off, it all went at once. So it was all hands on deck finishing. We'll go this way. Thanks. Just gonna bang out the main floor, and then it's all done. Okay, Jimmy, cue the music. DJ.